Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports. Big night at one end of the ice as they get set to play their first game in the EA SHL. Both teams are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Nighthawks start with possession as we are now underway. Moves it in front. It scores! What an opportunity, and delivers! The Nighthawks take advantage of some home cooking, and look at this. They're on the board quickly in this one.
Talk about a quick start, James, and really making the away team work harder. And this is something they didn't want to see when the home team gets the advantage and gets on the board early in the frame.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, unlucky break for the shooter as it goes off the end. Scores! Wow, the excellence of execution on that one.
Yeah, that's a beautiful one-timer, but what I like about it is that he's already said he knows exactly where that puck is coming, and he just wires it home.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The Nighthawks now lead by 2. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Back at the point, they set it up. Let's move to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Cannon of a shot. And that goes wide.
He looks to get this one off quickly and just gets up under the puck. And that one sails right over the net.
Forces, scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated, and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. Honestly, James, if that was me in that situation, I would have intercepted the puck and looked to pop it to someone else right away. But he wants to get activated into the play. He's made a great defensive play, which turns to offense. And now he wants in on the action that he created. Well, he does, and he finishes it off.
Grabs the puck at center.
Oh!
Quick feed to Jokinen. Receives the pass. That's just a great heads-up read at center ice. Takes the feed at the point. The Nighthawks carry it along the wall. Looks to set up along the point. Yeah, that's a bad pass, and they'll be forced to do this over again. Picks up the puck in his own end. And now he moves it quickly to Bernier. Drives it to the crease. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Kirk's got the puck in his own zone. The Icebreakers take it across the blue line. Backhander in front, and a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
The Nighthawks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Rocks him. Passes out front. And that's blocked in front. Scoops up the puck, and he's in on a breakaway. And makes the save.
Lehman's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
The Nighthawks are dominating in almost every facet of the game here in the first. Grabs the puck. Feeds it over to Bernier. Look at this. They're going to keep playing here.
It's a 200-foot play, and coaches certainly love this. You keep your feet moving, and now you don't have a face-off in your own zone. Instead, the play is alive in the offensive end.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. The Nighthawks take possession in the defensive end. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. Oh, a little pokey bowl. What a poke.
Yeah, I mean, that's outstanding on the breakaway to make that save. I mean, you have to have great timing, great extension to meet that puck, and also know the spacing. I mean, how critical is that to know how...
All alone. Oh, and that goes sideways.
Yeah, it's a tough look, James, and a missed opportunity. It's not often that you get in all alone. At the very least, you got to make the goaltender make a save.
There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. Here we go. Period number 2 is underway with the score too much to not enough at this point. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Nighthawks with an impressive start to the opening frame, not just because of their ability to connect and finish with their opportunities, but their takeaways, James. I mean, they're creating a ton of turnovers because they're first all over the ice.
The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. He got all of that one. With the backhander! Big save in front.
Love the way the goaltender gets tight to the shooter here. The puck's in the low slot. You want to take away time, you want to take space. Goaltender does it and makes a save.
Gives them nothing in front. Thunderous collision along the wall.
Jokinen.
Huge save on the play. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
Absolutely incredible that he could extend himself like that, James, to be able to get onto that puck. Incredible save.
And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Here's a chance on the attack. Fires it. Denied on the play. Wow.
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He
Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
The Nighthawks look like a freight train here in period number 2, continuing to find offense.
Oh, there's no question that they're steamrolling their opponent here. I mean, the ice is tilted, and it is one way, James. They found a way to maintain possession. How about the shots they're getting on net? Unbelievable.
And he's knocked off the puck there. Breakaway. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great...
He scores! Hi, everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Well, here we go. The debut performance in the EASHL. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Nighthawks get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Tries to feed it over to Desjardins. He's got a step. What a save on the play.
It's a timely save, and it's going to generate a ton of momentum for his team here, but he's so composed, he's patient, and just steers the puck aside.
The Nighthawks take possession here in the open ice. Simple stop by Wagner. And he elects to play the puck. The Nighthawks gain control of it. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Kirk's taking it from his own end. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes.
Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
And he scores!
Oh, how many times has this happened in a game, James? I mean, you get a golden opportunity at one end. Everyone's pressing forward. The quick counter-attack and transition gets going the other way, and then it capitalizes. That's a great one for one team, and it's a tough one to take for the other.
More than half the period left to play. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. To the front! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Lehman! And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Miller. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The Icebreakers get a hold of the draw. Grabbed along the boards by Lee. Devastating collision.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical and really set the tone, and that's what he was doing right there.
Puck moved over to Celebrini. Can't keep a hold of it. Miller's got it in the defensive end. Here's a chance. Stopped by the goaltender. Back-to-back saves there. The Icebreakers played along the wing. And that one's turned away. Stoppage in play. Here comes a penalty shot. Miller's at center and ready to go. Shot, scores! Oh, the excellence of execution. He was perfect on that.
Well, he knew what he was going to do, and I think so much of it comes down to confidence, not overthinking of it, and when the time comes, just being patient enough to pull it off.
The Icebreakers are firing on all cylinders so far here in period number 1, Cheryl.
They've been playing with a lot of energy, and they've been aggressive, and it's their habits. You can tell that they worked on them, and they've talked about them pre-game, and they have certainly executed in this first period.
There's an injection of energy with that hit. Comes up with a monster save in front. Oh, my goodness, it stayed out. What a save!
It was all but in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display. Well, let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James, but he manages to find it. Like, listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instincts, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
Here in the back half of this period, the Icebreakers have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Now he slides it up to Miller. That's a picking up ahead of steam on the breakaway. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the pack here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot, and he sees an opening, and he takes it.
Celebrini's won the draw at center. Slides the puck over. Great poke check on the reach. The Icebreakers are on the attack. You've been thunderstruck.
Yeah, and you could see and feel that coming, couldn't you, James?
Oh,
and man,
wow.
that was thunderous. That was a huge hit.
Here's a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Here they come on the attack. Takes it to the net. Decides to think about it. Oh, one-timer save. Wow.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Kirk's won the draw here in the offensive zone. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Celebrini. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Thankfully, everybody's refreshed after the intermission. We are ready to go for period number 2. Second period's underway as the puck is dropped. And he sidesteps the check there. Kirk's got it in the offensive zone. Can't get it to go. Looks to get the puck over to all alone. Gets in front of it. Miller's stick handling in his own zone. Moves inside. And he opts to wait for more support. Rocked him in the open ice. Moves the pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Absolutely rocks them on the play, and that sends a message to the bench.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Lots of time left in this period. It's a 2-1 game. Celebrini's won the faceoff. Takes the return feed. Moves it quickly over to Desjardins. And that's a great read to force the turnover. Great stretch pass as he connects. From point blank. Scores! Well, that's number 2-pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You got to believe he's going to be looking for the Hattie. Well, this is the high IQ play. I mean, the passer just hits the tape with this stretch pass. I love it because it's a fast break. You catch the coverage off guard.
The Icebreakers extend the lead to 2 here in period number 2.
Well, and I've liked their complete game tonight, James, all the way from their goaltending right to their defense and then into their offense. They've generated, they've created, they've played sound defensively, and now they've got that 2-goal lead.
Cuts to the paint. And he goes back to regroup. Picked off by Kidd. Across the line from center. To his teammate. And that's intercepted by Miller. He's got a little jump. He's in. What a stop on the breakaway. Sends it ahead to Celebrini. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Quick pass to Miller. Takes the feed. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Puck sent over to Desjardins. The Icebreakers will play it in their own end. Levels them with the hit. And that's broken up. Quick pass across to Celebrini. From point blank. Oh, a clutch save. Lights them up into the boards. He scores! What a goal!
Well, James, this is on and off his stick in a hurry, and it had to be because he is right next to the goaltender. He's grade A, and he buries it.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Nighthawks have answered back in these last few minutes, but still need one more to even the score. Slides the puck across to Kidd. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there!
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
Handles the puck at the point. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's stolen by Kidd. Moves across the point. Tees him up. Denies him. He got all of it. Kirk's moving the puck through his own zone. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Here's a pass to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Grabs the puck in the slot. Big-time stop.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
All right, we've played now 40 minutes in this one, and still a critical 20 minutes still needs to be played. Go stretch your legs, grab that final snack, because the third period is just around the corner. 40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
The Nighthawks coaches can't be happy with the performance of their team tonight here, James. I mean, there has been no secondary effort. They haven't won the battles, they haven't competed, and as a result, they haven't had the puck on their stick. They got to figure it out, try to push, have some urgency in this third period.
The Icebreakers looking against the half wall. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
There's the whistle. We're going to get ourselves the penalty shot here. Kid's got the puck, and here he comes. Makes the stop under pressure. Lots of time left in this period. 3-2 is where we sit. It's a one-goal game in what has been a very fun contest to this point. Puck grab by Kidd. Hammers a shot, and he turned that one aside. Oh, he hammered him on the play.
Oh, this is just a thunderous hit. Talk about physical engagement. He got all of them, James.
Ooh, that was big time. The Nighthawks play it near the point. Oh, look at this. The Nighthawks take it along the wall. Here he is, wristed on net. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Icebreakers are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. And the goalie covers up for the whistle.
Miller's doing a great job of playing fast in this game and closing quickly on his opponent. Anytime you put your opponent in a vulnerable spot, you squeeze and you hit like that, you're going to create turnovers. That's exactly what happens and a reason why it results in offense and the goal.
The Nighthawks' enemy is starting to become the clock as they still trail here in the third despite several scoring chances. They win the face-off here in their own end and take possession. Lays into the body on the play. And we'll reset things after that icing.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
The Icebreakers take possession off the face-off.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Makes his presence known on the ice. Moves it to Kirk. Good stand-up hit. The Nighthawks have it in the offensive end. Tremendous stop by Wagner.
When the puck's in the low slot, the goaltender gets right out next to the shooter and makes the save.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Great poise here as he gets it back. And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit.
Celebrini's moving pretty slowly out there. Really looks shaken up.
And doesn't go. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Celebrini's been shaken up after that hit. I mean, he goes down to the ice right through the body. You feel the effects, especially right from your skates, right through your head. That's a tough one to take.
Past the midway mark in this period. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. The Nighthawks gain possession in their own end. Oh, great play to sidestep the poke check.
Oh, whoa.
They tied it up. They tied it up here in the third.
Well, this is clutch, James. You get an opportunity and you convert on it. It's also the clock is ticking. You have to find a way to put it in. They do just that. And now guess what? They've got their foot on the gas. When you're behind in a game, James, sometimes you can get frustrated, rattled, and you can start to really see the body language go down, but they have stuck with it. They've clawed their way back, and they're in the game now.
Celebrini's quick stick lands from the puck here at center. Sends the pass over. Shot! Denies him on the slapper! Big time play right there. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Makes a move in front. Scores! And that's 3. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers needed that in a big way. They now have the lead here in this third period.
Well, it's been a back-and-forth game. It's really been neck and neck, and although I felt like they dictated the pace in this third period, it's about continuing to press and really try to smother their opponent. Desjardins has been the catalyst to the offense tonight. Multiple points in this game, and he's very unpredictable, James, and that's tough. Anytime you're playing an unpredictable player, you don't know what they're going to do, so you have to pick a poison, and often you choose wrong, and he certainly put it on point. He's made some great passes, and he's executed.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Icebreakers have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. Puck picked up in the open ice. Desjardins got it along the wing. Under a minute to go. Penalty shot coming up after that whistle. Celebrini's ready to go one-on-one with the goalie. Great save on the penalty shot.
The penalty shot's always a game of cat and mouse, but I think he does a great job of not biting first. Patience and composure, he makes the save.
Celebrini's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. Rejected by the blocker. Angles it over to Kirk. There's the whistle. We got an offside. The Nighthawks coaching staff has to be frustrated. Their players have played well tonight, but they just can't finish on some of these chances, and we're running out of time late in the third. Scooped up along the wall by Kirk. Sends it in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Trying to shake loose. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous.
What a counter-attack and brilliant speed to get on his horse and get in on the breakaway, James. And that momentum, it carries right through on his shot, and he puts it home.
The Icebreakers take control of the face-off. Here we go. Odd man rush here.
Wow.
Scores! And they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. They do a great job in transition, and they recognize they have the number. So on the odd man rush, they've got someone driving the net, pulling the D back, and guess what? They capitalize on the space that they're given.
The Nighthawks win the faceoff. Drives to the sweet spot. Denies the shooter on that play. Kirk's lugging the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. And loses possession after a solid hit. Taken by Kirk. Oh, what a move! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Lehman. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds.
You know, I think this team, obviously it's a loss, but I like their effort. You know, there's something here with this team after their debut performance here in the EASHL.
Well, yeah, and sometimes when you're starting out, it can be difficult to establish. And that takes time, James, and with a little more practice, a few more games under their belt.
One team set for their maiden voyage here in the EASHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. Welcome to a fun night here on EA Sports.
You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy.
The Icebreakers kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Puck exits the zone. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Handles the puck. The Icebreakers played along the boards. Oh, look at this behind the net. Oh, what a chance, but a good defensive effort stops it.
Yeah, and if you're going to try this move, you have to be spatially aware, in particular below the goal line when you don't have much room and unable to finish it off because the defender closes quickly.
Swatted away with the blocker by Lehman. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. With possession along the wall. And a great save.
Lehman's aggressive and at the top of his crease and makes an outstanding save from the slot.
Here's a short pass to Chung. From center, they get into the attacking area. Reaches out and pokes it away. Quick feed to Master. The Icebreakers have it against the wall. The Icebreakers gain the zone. Feeds it over on the rush. He scores!
The Icebreakers are first to light the lamp tonight, and let's see where it goes from here.
There's been some back and forth action, and you have to believe that sometimes when there's one, there's more to come.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Can't hang on. Trying to shake the defender. Buries it for the goal.
I love his awareness on this breakaway. His head is up the entire way, and he's reading exactly what the goaltender is giving him. He sees some daylight, quick release shot, and he buries it.
Takes the feed from the wing. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Here's a chance, sends it in front. Moves it again. And that doesn't connect. We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down. They're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
The Icebreakers have had multiple scoring opportunities here in this first and could easily have a much bigger lead. And that's blocked from someone in front. Here's an offensive chance. In close. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Absolutely crucial face-off looming here, and especially for those tired defenders who couldn't get off.
With a tired team, this is going to be a pivotal face-off, James. You know that they need to win it to get the puck down the ice and get a change. And if you're their opponent, you're in the offensive zone, you know this is your opportunity to attack against a tired team. They're on their heels. They can't retrieve pucks because they're so tired. Just find a way to own it.
Moves it to Master. Feeds it over. Picked up along the wall by Master. On the attack along the boards. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Masters, no.
Breakaway. He scores!